What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first ever episode of Shock and Awe Toy Reviews. Two idiots, one camera, and a review. I'm Wilson.
I'm Berg.
And this is the first toy that we are going to review. It's Y-01 Fuel Supply Provider from Unique Toys. And this is the lovely box that he comes in. We don't collect boxes.
We play with toys.
We play with toys. And this is how he comes in that stupid box. He comes as a fuel tanker. This is his first mode. As you all know, he's actually called Octane, first of all. So from henceforth in this review, we will be calling him Octane because that's his real name, not Provider. I don't know any Transformer named Provider.
That's because he's Octane.
That's right.
Yeah.
So from here on, Octane. So there he is, tanker mode. He looks pretty cool. He has gotten a lot of play the last few weeks out of me. Not only for this review, but just out of fun. I flipped my lid when I found out that they were making a Octane toy. I love obscure characters, and so I went nuts. So as you can see, they got this awesome. This is the fuel tanker. So they got the rubber wheels. I love rubber wheels. I'm always a sucker for that stuff.
Hope they don't deteriorate.
Do they deteriorate? I didn't know that happened.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know if they'll happen with this one. Depends what type of rubber.
I didn't even know that was possible.
It is possible.
Wow. They turn, which is cool a little bit.
So a little Chris can drive.
Yeah, I know. I can play with it just like a real toy. Because, you know, we actually play with our toys, right?
I do play with my toys.
I totally play with them. That's another thing that I want to bring up is I've been messing with it so much that the chrome here has chipped off a little bit. It's hard. You can't really see. Right there on the edge.
Good job.
Yeah, well, what do you want me to do, man? I'm rough with my toys. I work hard, I play hard. Right, isn't that some slogan?
That's something you just said now.
It is now, right? So, and then also, I don't remember this happening, but this piece here doesn't snap in as well as it used to. I don't know if that's something I'm going to have to fix or what, but I'll
Probably just broke it.
That's possible too. I break a lot of things. I'm known for that, right? So, and then as you can see, like it's amazing. He just looks like a truck. Doesn't look like a robot.
Except for his chest.
Except for his chest, which I've pointed out to you once before.
Yeah.
So now you're throwing it back in my face.
I know. That's what I do.
It's hilarious. You got his laser. His gun can fit in the top like that. It's pretty cool. Awesome. I love it. It's a pretty good representation.
I agree. I like it a lot. I like the chrome before you ruined it and got fingerprints all over it. I like the purple paint. It's really cool. Kind of wish there was a separate section in here because I've never seen a truck that just attaches right there, but not at the end of the world. I like the paint details. You got some red paints going on here. Got a couple little red splotches there. He could really use some repo labels to break up the giant gray. Love the repo labels. I'm sure we'll be buying those when they come out. I love the clear plastic, the purple clear plastic lights on the front and back. Very, very cool. I also like the clear plastic on the windows. Very, very cool. I'd be pretty satisfied if this was just a truck. Could be a little bit better, but you know, it's pretty damn awesome.
So like this, that bothers you very little though.
Yeah,
it's not a make or break.
It's not a deal breaker, but
they had to do it though.
Well, I understand,
right?
But you know, it's something to point out. You, much like G1 Optimus Prime, trucks don't look like that. Trucks don't look like this. That's a thing I notice.
You sure there's not one truck out there that probably looks like that?
I have never seen a truck where it's attached. They're usually two separate pieces.
I think you're probably right.
I'm probably right because I am the bird.
You are the bird.
Yes.
Okay. So what we're going to do then is, as you may have seen if you watched Transformer reviews before, you transform them next. But we do things differently here at Shock and Awe. We don't like to sit through transformation reviews, long ones.
You can read directions just as good as we can.
Yeah, if we can figure it out, you certainly can. There's tabs, there's flaps, all kinds of good junk. But if you want to see it, we're going to show it to you, but we're just going to do a time lapse. So we're going to do it, but it's going to be sped up, and you can watch it. It'll be lots of fun. Become some kind of funky music, I'm sure. All right, you ready?
Not my music.
Probably not your music, no.
My music is the best. Let's do it.
All right. And there he is. Splendid airplane tanker mode. And he looks fantastic. I actually dig this mode better than the truck. And I know you do too.
I do. I think this is probably the best mode out of the three.
Yeah. And better than the robot too?
Yeah.
Really?
I think so.
That's...
It's more in scale with itself when you put it into the robot, as we'll see later. The wings are kind of big.
I swear you told me the wings didn't bother you before, though.
Well, you talked a lot.
Oh, okay.
Just, hey.
Shocking
off, baby.
As you can see, the gun, again, goes in the top like that. No one cares.
It also, don't forget, can store in one of these pegs underneath.
But you have to flip because, remember the...
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Can you show it to us?
You can flip. It's got that handle for when he holds it, and then for whatever reason, you can flip it.
We
to
call
the
it
tiny,
storage.
The tiny one.
And that.
I really don't think that's what it's for, though. I really don't. I think no. I think it was meant to go here. It just doesn't fit.
Okay.
But that's whatever.
Calm down.
No, because that looks ridiculous on one side. He should have
landing gear.
He should have
He doesn't
two.
want to shoot his...
He should have two
He's
guns.
He's a poor
man.
Decepticon. Times are hard. You can only afford one gun. Come on.
And what a small one it is too. Jeez. So, and a couple things to note too during the transformation. These things come off the wheels, the landing gears. This one, real easy. They're supposed to come off. It's not a big deal. Can be a little annoying. Also, you want to be careful. There's a part, if you watched, where you need to pull the nose out. So when you're doing that, don't grab the whole thing like this and yank, because not only does that just look perverse, you'll snap that. No doubt you'll snap that. You just want to gently grab it.
What is that?
The landing gear.
Okay, thank you.
Well, I pointed, didn't I?
Yeah, but I can't read your mind.
The landing gear.
We call that landing gear.
Okay.
Wheels.
Wheels.
Look at that.
So yeah, and I don't know, it looks awesome. I love it. There's not much more I can say about it other than just the size of it looks cool. It's spot on the money.
I am glad that you transformed it properly this time.
I did. I screwed it up a few times.
I really dig the chrome fans in here. I don't know the technical term, plain terms, whatever. But they
Yeah, you
look,
got landing gear right, though.
oh yeah. I watched a few other reviews. I kind of know what I'm talking about. Turbines. There you go. Your mom said turbines. Hi, Mrs. Wilson. These are really cool. I dig it a lot. I like those. Again, it looks great for the most part. You can still see his chest. And as long as you don't look at it from underneath, and who would ever display it that way, if you're going to display it, looks great. Again, nice paint apps for the windows. They're nice and clean. No overspray, which is nice. The one thing I don't like is that I don't know how well you can see it, is the purple lined right here on the wings.
Which ones?
This one right here.
Other way. Go ahead, point to it. Now point to it on this wing. Okay.
Doesn't match up with the purple on the rest of the wing. It's like it's missing a paint app. Like they didn't spray it twice and they spread everything else. That kind of bugs me.
Oh, you mean the color, the tone?
Like there's purple and then it's a lighter purple. Like
Yeah, I
they
didn't even notice
stopped.
that. Only
Yeah.
you would know something like that, and now it irritates me too.
You're welcome.
Way to ruin my toy!
That's what I'm here for, is make fun of you and ruin your toy. Yeah, you got some scuff marks up here too, man.
I know, man. I beat the shit.
That'll be a beep. But yeah, no, and very, very cool. Totally way better than the truck mode. Might be a little bit long for a plane, but it looks more like a plane than the other one looks like a truck.
Long? No, that's like, have you seen the fuel tanker? This is like one of those planes that fuels the other planes.
Yeah, I watched Top Gun. It's very cool. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
All right.
I think the gun looks stupid pointing backwards, but whatever.
Really? You really think it should be like that?
Well, why would he shoot his own tail? He's trying to kill the guys in front of him. He's a Decepticon.
What if he's in disguise and don't want to shoot anybody? He just wants
Then
to
why would he have a gun on there?
Why would he store it on the bottom when he's only got one?
Because that's where guns go. Have you not seen any airplane weapons? They go on the bottom. Let's pull up the secrets. Where are the guns on? Underneath the wings, underneath the bottom. Where does Springer's gun go? Underneath the cockpit, not on top. Awesome. Here we are.
Once again. All right, and then here he is in glorious Octane robot mode. The best mode, if you ask me. The not best mode, if you ask Berg.
He's got a couple little issues that the more I've seen him and play with him, a little buggy,
Okay.
a little annoying.
Well, we'll get to those in a second because I really want to hear him because that's come as a shock to me.
Oh man!
Oh, play on words.
Shock and awe.
Well, let's never do that again.
Oh, every episode.
So,
hey.
actually, I'll let you mainly take it, but basically he's, I don't know, man, I just love him. And the size of him is perfect. Like, I guess, is this masterpiece size?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I just never thought I'd get an Octane toy. This big, this awesome. I love it. He's got got these cool kind of feet back here. That's the only kind of wonky thing is sometimes you want to pose them, you got to move those.
They help to pose though.
They do,
Yeah.
but it's just kind of weird looking sometimes if you get them from the wrong angle. But, you know, he looks great. I love it. His head looks good. He's kind of got the IDW thing going on. Definitely not exactly Gen 1. The wings, I think, look fine. The people that have been complaining about they're too big, I don't have a problem with them. I can understand if maybe they took this section here and had it fold back, that'd be fine, but it is in no way a deal breaker for me, and I can look at them and not obsess about it all day. So
Can't wait for him to fall over.
yeah, he's totally off. Ooh, see, yeah. So if you want, do you want to go over articulation?
Sure. He's got nice ball joint head, get some pretty good movement side to side. Arms can do a 360 until they hit the wing. He's got a bicep swivel. They can come out, and due to transformation, you get a little more out of shoulder action. I believe he's got a single hinge elbow, but he also has wrist, or not wrist, below the elbow swivel. He's got a wrist swivel. His fingers are one piece, but they are articulated. Pretty cool. He does have a nice clickety ratchet system for his waist. He can kick pretty much 90 degrees, go almost all the way back. His side panel opens up so you can do a nice side kick. Got a very nice ratcheted knee, gets about a little less than 90 degrees. Very cool. Got a little bit of ankle tilt there. And like he was saying, this piece you can use to help balance him out. Not the greatest, but it does help. Very, very posable for a guy this size, and you know, considering that he does transform into 3 separate modes,
Yeah.
and he's got to have a lot of the junk on him. Very, very cool.
So like, what is it? What do you like, and what are your problems with it?
I think he looks great. He's got great paint apps. He's got a repro labeled Decepticon on. Love it, love it. He's got a great head sculpt. He's fun to play with. You know, little things like they got the little red details there. That's very cool. Helps the silver pet. The wings, the length doesn't bother me, but the way just like I want them to be rounded, like
What part around it?
the end,
The
tips,
end?
tips, like
They
that.
I don't think they weren't like that
They
in the
weren't.
plane mode.
They weren't like that in the play mode. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me in the robot mode. I don't know. I'm weird. And then what?
It's the most ridiculous thing, though. How are they gonna do that? There's no way they would have satisfied you doing that.
That if they had made them better in this mode, they would have been even better in robot mode or in plane mode.
Okay.
I also don't like these things. I know you can just clap them on there, but they're annoying. And he's got a giant kibble backpack. I know you can't do anything with it, but
Part of it though is what I do like. I mean, I understand. I don't understand the term kibble. I mean, I know what it means. I get it. It doesn't bother me. But what I like about this is the engineering that they did with this. In terms of it's amazing, because to hold all this together, this comes out and then just pushes in, and that pretty much holds the whole figure together, the whole toy together, so it don't come apart. And I don't know, man. Whoever engineered and came up with this idea for like on Unique Toys part is amazing, especially considering like the Abominus guys, how many like issues some of those guys had. Like
Sure.
This guy came out pretty damn good.
I very much like him.
Yeah, like I was amazed how well they did it, and his transformation is surprisingly simple considering
Yeah, considering he's got 3 modes.
He's 3 modes, and he's a third-party masterpiece.
Yeah. Speaking of masterpiece, let's see with some size comparisons, shall we?
Sure.
Here he is with Lambor, or Rambo, as I call him.
You mean G2 Sideswipe?
No, Rambo.
No, it's G2 Sideswipe.
No. So, he's about, what would you say, an inch or 2 taller than a masterpiece car figure. Here he is with Thrust, iGear's Thrust, from the Raptor Squadron. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
About a head taller. Looks really good. Here's a good example of what I'm talking about with the wingtips. Like, his wingtips are much more dynamic and cool looking. These just look like the ends broke off in robot mode to me. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, that's the kind of plane.
Well, that plane sucks then. And, as always, from now on, here he is with Dr. Bruce Banner.
What kind of Bruce Banner is that?
This is a Marvel Legends Bruce Banner, the greatest Bruce Banner toy I've ever owned.
Yeah. Why is that?
Because he's a great figure. He's a Marvel Legends.
Yeah.
Fantastic. We're not reviewing this toy. We're doing this.
I understand that.
Right.
Is it because he looks like Mark Ruffalo?
He looks like Bruce Banner from the Avengers movies.
Okay. Is it because you have a crush on Mark Ruffalo?
No, it's because it looks like Bruce Banner from the movies, and I like to have a Bruce Banner toy because now he can talk to Tony Stark.
Okay.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
And just to make sure everyone knows how tall he is, here's Rain from Big Bad Trouble. Big Bad Trouble. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Wow. Big Trouble in Little China. See, you hang out with Wilson too much and everything just starts to sound like a moron.
Alright, so basically, final thoughts. If you haven't been able to figure out by now, I love him. He's a Season 3 guy. You don't hear much about Octane. At a time when everybody wants to make a Devastator toy, Unique Toys was like, you know, we're going to make Octane. And I said, I'm going to buy Octane because I want an Octane toy. Him and Decepticon are going to go hold hands and stroll down the desert together.
That is the only reason I know who Octane is, because I saw that episode.
Yeah, so he's totally worth a buy. All his modes are great. The plane mode is his best alt mode, and the robot mode is fantastic. He's got great posability. He's fun to play with. You got to play with your toys. This is not a toy worth just displaying on the shelf, although he absolutely looks awesome sitting on the shelf. Your final thoughts?
My thoughts?
Yeah.
I like him.
Okay. Done.
He's a fun toy.
All right. So then we're gonna rate him. We don't do stars. We do hammers here. Why do we do hammers?
Because Thor's awesome.
And Thor's awesome. Okay. So out of 5 hammers, I'm gonna give him 4 out of 5 because he does have a couple of flaws. Mainly that chipping of the chrome was kind of irritating, and some of the other things that we mentioned.
I've never known chrome not to chip.
Well, okay, fine. This is the first toy where I've actually seen it happen. I don't have a lot of chrome toys, though. But 4 out of 5 for me.
Well,
hammers.
I would give him a 4 out of 5 hammers as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So.
We're in agreement.
We're in agreement.
All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. So that's been the very first episode of Shock and Awe Toy Reviews. We hope you liked it, if you stuck around. Even if you didn't like it, feel free to let us know in the comments. Got any ideas of anything else you'd like to see us review? We're not doing just Transformers. We're going to do everything that we can think of. So let us know. You can yell at me on Twitter. I'm at Scabs. That's Scabs with 2 A's to make it more disgusting. Would you like to give out your Twitter handle? No?
I'm still laughing at to make more disgusting. It's at Raggy Foe Smasher.
Okay.
Do it.
Done. So, till next time. Have a
If
good
there
one.
is a next time.
Let's hope so.